What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 National Ideas AI only battle. Now, first of all, I am horrified to find out through the comments yesterday that I may have forgotten to give the Netherlands ideas, especially, not sure if it played into it, but they'd lost their capital first. I'm going to say it didn't, but strong apologies to anyone. I don't know how that happened. They must have been last. Oh no, yep, so I did miss them. They have made some good progress through the Liberty Tree. Anyway. So I'm going to give them that for free. Just, oh no, it undid it. There we go. Wait, what? There we go. So we'll give them the free settler and the worker. I am sad to say I'm not sure they're going to make the best use of the settler because of this city here. It tells us anything. But there we go. I'll give them that. I'm also going to give them some extra free stuff. I'm so sorry, Netherlands fans. This is the one problem with not... Well, I wouldn't have noticed, right? I guess. I was going to say this is the problem with me doing the videos on the day as opposed to the batch. Also, look, we can actually see... I didn't realise this. You can see who's building what right now. And there's poor Germany. They're in for a bit of a shock when Belgium beats them to the Great Wall by 5 turns. But ignoring that, Netherlands, here we are. I'm going to give them all... I don't know what's fair, how buffed it is, because they've lost their capital. I'm going to give them currency, I'm going to give them ironworking, and I'll give them philosophy. I won't give them engineering, we'll leave them some work to do. But I'm so sorry. I'm also going to give them a couple of units so they can just survive for a bit longer. So I'll give them a spearman, there you go, and an archer. Is it archers? Yeah, it's still archers, there you go. That will give them a little bit more survival capability. They have that free settler, they have a worker, they got a great engineer as well. So, sorry about that, and Dutch fans, people who are watching from the Netherlands, or people who would have rooted for the Netherlands, feel free to change your vote if you've only just discovered this and you did put the Netherlands before the end of episode 1. Feel free to change your vote, of course, and I will make it up to you somehow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can quite advocate just giving them like cheats above everyone else next time, but I'll try and make it up to you. It annoys me too, because this orange is the best colour scheme of the vanilla civs, and probably of all the civs. I just love the orange. It's very nice. So I'm sorry, Netherlands, and I hope that helps. But we will continue. Oh no. I say that. Belgium might not get the Great Wall. That is obviously something worth bearing in mind. Someone else could be further. We only saw Belgium and Germany. But there we go. The Ottomans losing a city to Assyria. That did not take too long. And there you go. Spain has entered the medieval era. Albert, I believe that's Belgium. Portugal had a settler. I don't know where that's going to go, but it is there. If it goes on the coast, of course, that's 3 extra production. Spain and Portugal. Portugal with 4 cities getting that extra production. Spain with 3 already. Portugal's actually heading for the islands. And yeah, there you go. Egypt actually gets the Great Wall. They have so much food, so much production towards wonders. They're definitely stacking abilities right now. Petra, the Great Wall, they got another one. The Temple of Artemis, their own wonder ability. The game's the tradition wonder ability. So Egypt are going to have huge population and a lot of wonders, and now they have the Great Wall. They're going to be a force in this game. Poland found Confucianism. I believe that might be one of the last religions. We'll do all the religions at the end of this episode. We'll probably get to turn 100 today. So, and then do the info addicts. It's normally a good sort of normal pace that we get through. Oh, look at this, by the way. This region. Greece could have had all of this, and so could Byzantium and Austria. I did see the comment that said including Yugoslavia. Bosnia was supposed to be here, and I'm sorry they're not. But every time a civ doesn't spawn, I don't really... I would love to be able to go and just spend all that time, but these mods are getting older. They're not working sometimes, so apologies. But I mean, look, we'll see. Also, the Goths, I guess, could have been here, but never mind. Scotland grabs the Colossus. That's a free cargo ship. They're going to be getting some extra money. Obviously, England already trading with them, and England has got Southern Ireland as well there with the city of Nottingham, and Portugal did put down their settler. This is going to be a good city. Normally it would have terrible production, but because of that extra 3 from being coastal, I don't know if I assume it doesn't stack, right? It's not 3 per tile, it's just 3 once, I assume. But if it does stack, then they're in for a good time. But I would assume that is not the case. Is there a war in Scandinavia? No, not yet. And where did that Dutch settler go? Okay, they're just exodusing to the Baltic. Become the new Baltic states. I mean, that's fair enough. Do what you got to do. I can't believe they went straight back to the same place. The Ottomans lost their capital. How the... And it went to Byzantium. Must be the first time for everything, I guess. There you go. Byzantium. And they're going to get Ankara as well. And they settle another city. Great start for Byzantium. Not a great start for the Ottomans, who will probably be eliminated first. Not really what you want. England versus France. England, we saw their boats. Very useful. There you go. Ankara did fall as well. We saw England's boats do a lot of damage to the Netherlands, and can they get Orleans here? France did just grab their third city though, and Austria also got a third, so that's good. But there we go. But yeah, this space here, like, there was nothing stopping Byzantium, Greece, Austria. The Papal States have come and grabbed it, that's fair enough. Some sort of Polish voivody. I believe that's a unique unit that must be created because the Commonwealth exists, I'm guessing. Germany's still here. They're going to need to do stuff soon as they run out of space. Sweden just sort of along the... Ooh, that's a nice wonder for Sweden there. The Great Copper Mountain. 10 science per turn. That is great. And it's probably funding this pretty big military already. Morocco, I've not paid you much attention today. Have you done anything? No, yeah, they're just chill. They're probably the most isolated civ on the whole map. Them and Egypt are very isolated, so that kind of makes sense. Carthage is clinging on by the skin of their teeth. I don't know for how long. I think the Garamantes will probably get this at some point. They only have bowmen at them. Oh my goodness, what is this? The Papal State. Fair enough. Aggressive settling. They did just get all of the cotton resources here. I believe there was one under here as well, so they just got 4. And they can't work that. That is a cool graphic though. Very broken Silver Mountain. France escapes from England's navy. And there we go. That Carthaginian city has now fallen to the Garamantes. And I'm pretty sure this Papal State city will too eventually. There's Carthage's city in southern Italy. So we've got Milan. They got the rationalism bonus and they've not really done much. But I'm guessing their technology's good. Keeping minimum cities obviously helps with tech. Look at Babylon as well. Similar sort of thing. They've got the Babylonian walls. Commonwealth and Austria peaced out. Oh no, okay. Yep, no, that's fine. Germany declared war. No, Poland declared war on Germany. They've sort of wandered in here with their units immediately. This could get messy. I think Germany could be okay, but it's going to be... I mean, Germany's all over here, look, so it could go either way. Austria, with getting the pyramids. Egypt, of all the wonders they're not going to build. They're going to build so many wonders this game, but they're not getting the pyramids. Austria gets those. So that's 2 extra workers, and I think faster builds for the Austrians on their tiles. So very useful. Can't argue with that. The Netherlands actually put down another city. You know what? Fair enough, Netherlands. I kind of love it to see if they just settled randomly and actually made it work. We've hardly seen that, so that would be kind of cool. And yeah, Germany does grab Gdansk. I mean, imagine they pieced out now and could defend. They'd actually have won the war. Spain v France. Oh, okay, well, France got a 4th city, but yeah, Spain is here. Making use of that extra production. They just need to be careful, because Portugal could obviously, you know, do the same to them. That would not be fun. The Ottomans have survived with 1 city. I'm not going to look at the world's busiest people list because it's like an average. It's not particularly useful. Belgium, on average, have the most production, or however it works. It's not. We'll do the overall number in 25 turns, or a few minutes. So don't worry, it's all fine. Greece and the Netherlands peace out, and Babylon v Assyria. Normally it's the other way around. Maybe that tells you something about rationalism for Babylon. Look at all these units going after Assyria, who have honor, so they should be pretty good too. This could be a good war. Germany and Poland did peace out, and Germany actually did get to keep... Look at this, they're actually going for those sort of World War One, pre-World War One kind of German Empire vibe with these borders, and a big Austria too. We're just missing the Ottomans for the is it not the Entente? Is it the Entente? No. What are they called? The Central Powers. But there you go. And Portugal declared war on Morocco. They're definitely taking one out of the EU4 script. There you go. And Scotland founded Protestantism. Oh, Germany not slowing down. Straight in against Austria. I mean, they must be feeling good about themselves. They just beat Poland, who was definitely winning up until that point and is still settling pretty aggressively. Another religion, Morocco with Islam. Islam is almost always first, because Arabia, I assume, has bonuses to get there quicker. But there you go. This time it's Morocco's. And Greece declares war as well on Austria. I mean, I guess the Papal States are kind of in the way, though. And the mountains. But we'll see. I'm sure Greece won't do anything. Spain's not really... No, Spain actually lost a lot by the look of it. That didn't go too well, did it? Portugal with another settler. England, Scotland settling anything? Nope. There's no settlers in the rest of Scandinavia either. I don't know. Maybe they're just in an arms race with each other. I don't know. Could make sense. Oh, Greece took that city. I did not realise. Well, that's gross for the borders, but it was already pretty bad. I mean... I can't help it there. Netherlands complete Chichen Itza. I'm very surprised they got a wonder out, so credit to them. Good job, Netherlands. I'm proud of you. What if they won? What if they came back and won? That'd be incredible. England v... Oh, dang it. I jinxed it for them again. There you go. Did I pick Spain? I think I did. Spain, can you not lose this war? At least they get 2 new coastal cities here, which will of course get that extra free production, plus all the other buildings and benefits when they build them. And the Commonwealth v Poland. The Commonwealth, oh, they gave this to Austria. Another mess. Great. Maybe they'll get up there. But it's not looking great for the Commonwealth. Just 1 city. Not really what you want. Oh my goodness, look at this settling. Look at that. It also means no canal, which is sad. Actually, you can settle within 2 tiles on this map. They won't do it, but I think you can. So technically you could go here. I think, like I said, I don't think they will, but you could, a human player could, on this map in specific, not in the regular game. That just, well, Egypt's going to attack you, aren't they? They're not going to accept that. Yep, there it is. And within a couple of turns, they'll have it. So there you go. Babylon did not have any success, really. But at least they're not dying. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Anyone else doing any crazy stuff? No. Morocco's defending okay. Alright, let's get towards turn 100. Let's push through a bit. Unless anything big does happen. I think the wars have sort of pieced out. There's no, like, cities under siege. There's a few fights going on. Apart from this one. Belgium gets Notre Dame, which is 10 happiness. And Poland enhanced their religion, which we'll look at the religions at the end of this one. But there you go, Egypt. Easy as you like. Adding that city makes sense. Nice and easy expansion for them. Garamantes are still expanding. Doing okay here. Adding another city, and they could kill Carthage pretty soon. Or at least take Utique. I thought this was Carthage's game. There is no game for Carthage, is there? Papal States get Borobudur, which is a very religious-focused wonder. Faith-focused wonder, so that makes a lot of sense for them to get that. Good move. And there you go. Utique does fall to the Garamantes. And now France on the offensive against the Spanish. Morocco and Portugal peace out. No crazy cities changing hands. No, thank goodness. I don't know where that Portuguese settler ended up, by the way. It might have died. It was heading out this way. I can't imagine it got this far. But, yeah, I don't know where it went. Maybe it must have died. Because it was down here. Yes, and Morocco just killed it. Unless it's going to show up, like, down here somewhere like the Papal States did. Just checking. No one's broke through into the Sahara. No one's broke through. They do at the end when they get, like, XCOM squads. It happens. Portugal and Morocco are now best friends all of a sudden and declare war on the Garamantes. Maybe they'll go do something. I'm not sure. This region is still wide empty. There's not even that. Getting a couple more cities and it would be full. Greece has put down a settler in southern Italy. That's pretty big. And they've also blocked off Byzantium from going any further this way. But Byzantium with their boats, their unique boats, sort of down here off the coast. Poland declares war on Austria. Okay, that's bad for Austria. And Scotland v England. That's pretty big. Now France joins. Oh, and oh, there you go, Netherlands. I knew you could do it. France and the Netherlands turning the tide with Scotland against England. There you go. And Belgium with a settler as well. Danish berserker units. That's a big sign. And Babylon entered the Renaissance era first. Something worth noting. Oh, Egypt piecing out. Okay, that makes sense. Milan v Carthage. No, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, Spain's blocked off Milan. Milan needs to settle like a city over here soon. Papal State v Carthage. That is important, but Greece has sort of trapped all their units over here. Turn 90. We might not actually get to do the info addicts today, but that's absolutely fine. We can wait till tomorrow. We'll keep them coming. The daily episodes. I'm nearly done with like my mega busy week. Like, as in, I just finished the last, well, not the last thing, but one of the last things. So we may soon. I was asked to do some TSL Let's Play stuff. And Earth 2014 stuff as videos, and I wanted to do special stuff for December. It's Christmas, but sadly I've just had like the busiest week of my entire life, so I couldn't. I would say probably from it's Monday today, maybe later in this week I might add some more stuff. So keep an eye out for that. But I hope everyone's enjoying the daily AI battles. I'm going to try to keep it up because it seems to work better for everyone, really, and I'm comfortable doing it, so we'll just keep it up. It works for everyone that way. I don't think the highlight ones were going down well. I don't think it suited my approach, or at least my approach to editing. I'm not very good at it. That being that. Or not good at it, but you know, I was just cutting bits out. It wasn't particularly creative process. I feel like I don't know. I feel like everyone likes this more, so let's just go with it. Poland with Machu Picchu as Byzantium joins the war on Carthage. I mean, they have boats here, so not impossible. Assyria grabs Cyprus. They already had that city. And they have turned the tables. Babylon, come on, you can do this. Use those bowmen. No, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Assyria turned it on their head. This time you can't even blame like Assyria being hyper aggressive, although Egypt is about to save them by the look of it. Egypt might just attack Assyria in a second. And we now have a war in Scandinavia. Denmark v Sweden. This city was not in a good place for that war to start, but we'll see. Denmark looks weaker than Sweden, so that was a brave war. And Scotland not having much luck against England just yet. And there you go, Egypt is coming to the rescue. Might be too late, but we'll see. Can it save Babylon? And how big will Egypt get as well? Pretty big. No, it is pretty big. Whether they get big or not, they're not going to get pretty big. But you know what I mean. Spain also completes the Alhambra wonder. There we go. Europe is pretty much full. There is not many areas left of the non-mountained off map. There's some areas here which is mostly desert. There's some area in here. Denmark loses that city to Sweden. There's a gap here with no luxuries. Greece has now filled in a bit more of the gap in the Balkans. Austria is probably going to close off, you know, one of the remaining gaps. Yeah, most of the map is actually full. And Babylon, it was too little too late, but Egypt could still save them if Babylon keeps musketmen. That could change things. If Assyria rushes over this way now to defend themselves. Sweden did grab this city, and it looks like Sweden is generally, if Sweden wipes the floor with Denmark, this might be the worst declared war I've ever seen. You know, Babylon were doing well for a time. Sweden looked like they are going to just crush Denmark. Germany and Austria piecing out, and nothing changed hands there. Just good news for both. Spain declared war on the Papal State. So there we go. That's Spain close to the Papal State? Not really. There's a bit of a race to get this city here in southern Italy. But there we go. We get to turn 100. We will not do the info addicts because that is time. We'll start the next episode with them, which is good actually. Some people like them at the start more because they can skip over them if they choose. I will do the religion though, just show which ones we've got, so I don't have to do that next time, and you get more of a video next time. Spain with Buddhism is now in 12. I'm surprised because that was one of the later ones. But Papal State Catholicism is in 11 cities. Confucianism from Poland in 3. Byzantium really struggling. They got theirs very early and they have not spread Eastern Orthodoxy too well. 4. Islam and Protestantism not spreading too well either. But they were the most recent. So there you go. We will do the info addicts next time. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Netherlands, you got Amsterdam back. I hope your faith in me is restored. And I will see you in the next one.